think so.
Sports fans, we're coming to you here live from the South Delta Recreational Center, where your NEBC and Yukon Trackers are wearing blue this afternoon as they take on the Langley Eagles. Eagles are 1 win, 1 loss. Trackers are 2 wins, no losses. And this is the final game for both teams in the round robin in Pool B. And so a tie or a victory for the Trackers would seed them first. A loss is going to put a logjam probably at a couple of teams, at least at 2 and 1, depending on what happens in the game later on today between Portland and Semiahmoo. And so Trackers looking to come out with a quick start, fresh ice for the first period. We'll get a flood after the second, and so 2 periods of clean ice there, Mr. Viennes.
2 out of 3, not bad.
Should make for a quicker pace game and maybe some better puck movement. Trackers looking just to keep the ball rolling here and get it started often and early.
Fill it up.
It's Christmas time and let's fill it up.
Let's fill it up. First time we get to see the blue jerseys with the poppies.
Applied nicely by our poppy ladies.
That's right. Cheryl Ross did these ones.
And a shout out this morning going to the coaches' kids.
True and Sully.
Hope you're enjoying the game,
Hope
kids.
you're enjoying. Get ready to rock and roll.
Go Trackers, go. Starting lineup for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers: number 10, Logan Kimmy; number 20, Curtis Lee; and number 14, Noah Lang. And on defense, it's going to be Connor Kindrat and number 13, Kyle Schwantz. And between the iron, it's going to be number 30, Tyler MacArthur. And so they're ready to go. Whistle's gone, and the puck is dropped in. We're off. And so Schwantz takes the puck, gets it to the red line, tries to clear it in. It's Kimmy in his first game back after suspension, getting the feel of the ice. Puck's flipped out over the players' bench of the Eagles, and we got a stoppage of play. So they're looking for a fresh new disc at the penalty gate there, or the scorekeeper's box, I guess. And they'll line it up to the right of the netminder, or sorry, the left of the netminder. Face off won by the Eagles back below their own goal line. They stop up behind the net and trying to flush that puck out is Lee and Kimmy. Lang takes the body. It's the Eagles going up the ice. They're working in on Kindrat. Kindrat with the poke check. He comes up with the puck. He's going to try to find Kimmy. Kimmy has to throw on the brakes to stop for the puck. He's going to put it up the skate of the Eagle player. Kindrat jumps up. Kindrat below the goal line has the puck, controls. He flips it back to the point. Lee puts it back towards the front of the net, and Kimmy will come into the near corner. And Kimmy and Lang searching for the puck. He's going to come up. Lee knocks it down with the glove, and he's going to get it back down into the corner. And now the Eagles go back to the other way. It's off the stick of Lee, and Lang knocks it to the corner. Lang has it down in the low corner. He's looking to get that back to Kimmy. Kimmy looks out front to the point. Shot comes. Tyler Turner, Lang in front. Netminder turns them aside. And so the Eagles are going to get to their own blue line as they skate it through the neutral zone. Lang harasses the puck carrier from behind. The puck's turned over, and here comes Kimmy with the puck. Oh, Kimmy loses the handle on it. He goes in and collides with a couple of people. It's now Menard trying to center the puck. Intercepted by the Eagles. Eagles are going to turn and come behind the net, and they reverse the flow, go back out to the other corner. They're looking up ice as they flip it all the way down, and that's going to bounce on Ross into Ross's skates. He's able to get a stick on it and get it to the half wall. Langley now collecting 2-on-1 down low towards the front of the net. MacArthur stretches out and keeps the puck from the back of the 4x6. And Langley controls behind the goal line. They're going to reverse it back into the far corner, back towards behind the net. This puck's going to come out to the point, and Menard pulls up, and the pointman just dumps it in the corner. Centering puck, shot, saved by MacArthur, and it's on the stick of Nick Lowen now coming back the other way. So a great save by the netminder to keep it at zeros. This is off the blocker and into the netting up high, and we get a stoppage of play. And so great save by Tyler MacArthur. A couple of them there, as the Trackers right down in the mid slot, and the Eagles are able to get a couple of shots fired towards the Trackers netminder. So they'll line it up to the right of the Eagles goalie here. And that's going to be Nick Lowen out with Devin Menard and Marcus Rule. And on point, that looks like Connor Brown and James Viens. Eagles win the faceoff draw. They come out the near side to get the puck to the side. Viens gets pushed down. And the Eagles get it back in the neutral zone and push it down below the goal line of the Trackers. And it's a pass from Viens up to Rule. Rule comes to the middle of the ice, and the puck's taken away from Menard. And over to the puck comes Brown. Brown chips that puck to Menard's way. Puck is bouncing, and it bounces over Menard's stick and back out into the neutral zone. And it's Brown now with the puck. He misses all sticks whatsoever. It's going to go from his own side of the red line all the way past the goal line of the Langley Eagles. And I think that's just something that they call...
We'll start off with an icing. Let's try that one.
17:28 left in your first period, and best scoring chances, I would say, coming to the Langley Eagles early there. And so they're going to line it up to the right of the netminder, MacArthur. And face-off battle goes below the goal line, and the puck sits there beside the net. Lee goes down to help Schwantz out. Eagles battle behind the goal. Lee over to help, and it's going to be Raymond Dick trying to come down to the puck. Eagles are going to reverse or put the puck back down into the corner. They're going to get it all the way past Dick. Puck's on net onto MacArthur. He deflects it out of play, and so that's a stop as the whistle goes. And so they're going to line it this time up to the left of MacArthur. Lee's going to go into the face-off draw, try to win this one back. Face-off goes into the corner, and it'll be Kindrat skating into the puck. Kindrat now is going to twist and turn, try to create a little bit of space. He gets it over past, I believe that was Schwantz. And puck's going to be put over the glass and hits in behind the netminder. MacArthur rolls over to Kimmy's side. And puck from Kimmy is tried to play it over to Schwantz. And it's on the boards. Eagles come off the boards with it. Centering puck deflects off some Tracker sticks. It's Kindrat with the puck now. He's looking to move that to the blue line. He softly gets it to Raymond Dick. And that puck's going to come back in over to Schwantz. Kyle Schwantz is going to put it back to Kindrat. Kindrat now has open ice. He finds Kimmy in the middle. Kimmy takes it over the blue line. Looks in. Shot! Blocker saved by the netminder. Another shot off the blocker side and behind the net. And now it's Kimmy battling for the puck. Centering pass goes underneath the stick of Burnett. He can't handle the hot pass. And the Eagles clear the puck to his own. Turner now is going to play it over to Kindrat. And that bouncing puck almost bounced away from Tyler Turner, but he gets enough on it to get it to Kindrat. Kindrat goes up the ice. He's being hooked from behind.
Low ball.
And the puck's going to bounce over to London. Still into the circle. Eagles get it to the blue line, but not out. Kindrat puts it back down low. They're going to play it to the far boards and get it out. And Tyler Turner's there to meet the puck, and as he shoots it in, the low glass over there gobbles it up. And we get a stoppage of play with now 15:51 left in the period. So this face-off coming all the way down by the Trackers' blue line. And that looks like Shane Hebert out to face off for the Trackers out with London and Fournette. And they're going to tell Fournette and his counterpart just to take it easy.
Yep.
And so that puck's going to come to the near side. The defender will walk in. He's going to shoot that wide. It's going to bounce and hit the backboard and hit the back of the net. Turner goes back to collect it. He's going to steer away from traffic. He moves that puck up to Fournette. Fournette goes cross ice over to London. London can't quite handle it, but he pokes it in behind the D-man. He's looking to center the puck. It's off the defender who slides towards the net. They come back to the near corner. It'll be kept in by Ross. Ross plays it back down to London. London pulls it to the top of the circle, back to Turner. Turner has it, puts it back to London. London shot on net, saved by the netminder. And Fournette will go back down to the puck. London picks it up and said, London with the shot, and it's into the glove of the netminder. And if he's going to be able to see it all the way into his glove there, Troy, you might as well have just picked it up and put it there. That's what Coach Andrew says.
Yep, indeed.
And so they're going to line it up to the right of the netminder.
Shots on goal.
Sogs. Face off, it's going to be pushed in the corner. Kimmy will go towards the puck. It's Lee with the puck now. Lee has it behind the net. He's getting harassed by the defenders. Lang comes over, hits the puck in at the wall. He's has it now, takes it towards the middle. He gets it all the way over to Brown. Brown's going to put that puck towards the net. It's going to come just wide. And the Trackers couldn't get any sticks on it to deflect it. Eagles turn it over right up the top of the circles. And it stays in. It's going to be put back in. Lang's going to reach for it into his skates, and he's going to push it into the corner to Kinney. Kinney takes it back over to the top of the circle, and he gets hooked up. and he can't get his stick on it, and it'll be the Eagles who are able to clear it. And this looks like they're going to indicate icing as the waters between Brown and Viennes push them way off to the sides to let the puck go all the way down. And so when it crosses from the others on your own side of the red line past the opposition's goal line, we're still going to call that.
Still go with icing.
Still go with icing.
It's 2 in a row. These boys with stripes on got right.
And so Nick Lone take the face-off draw. He's out with Rule and Menard. And that ringette line isn't where Menard's allowed to have his skate, so the referee just points that to him. Shot! Just misses wide, hits the glass and behind the netminder, careens out of the zone. That's the sound every goaltender loves to hear. Langley moving up now into the offensive zone. They have a step one once, and the puck's behind the net of the Trackers now, and it comes out onto the stick of Lowen, and Lowen's now moving it over to Menard. Menard is probably offside on that one as a collision was developing. And it's B. Langley who's going to stretch the ice out. They get it down low. Schwantz is going to deflect that puck. It's going to go to the near corner. Kindrat will pick it up. Kindrat puts it off the boards. And it's to Rule. Rule has the stick on the defender. And to back him up, it's Lowen. Langley's going to skate it below their goal line. They come up through the middle. Shot on net. It's going to deflect just wide out off the turnover of the Eagles. And the Eagles try to go up in the middle of the ice. And that one's picked off by, I believe, Kyle Schwantz. And the puck's put towards the net. But the netminder gets it off the ricochet and gets a stoppage in play. So 13:48 left in the first period. I do believe the score is still 0-0, Mr. Viennes.
It is. Couple of donuts.
And so it'll be Curtis Lee take the face-off draw. He's got Kimmy and Raymond Dick on his wings. And just out of the reach of Kimmy, Langley comes behind the net. They're going to flip it to the blue line. And Ross hasn't played soccer in a while. He misses that one with the skate. And Langley gets it out through the neutral zone into the tracker zone. Puck's going to be played back this way, and it'll be Langley back to get it. They go D to D cross ice, looking up ice, they play it up the wall, and they move it back to the middle. It comes to the stick of Raymond Dick now, and he's going to carry it across the blue line. And that puck's going to be swatted off his stick, and Lee pushes the puck back below the goal line. And now Dick's going to go battle for it on the forecheck. Here he has Kimmy to help him out, and Kimmy's going to try to push the player off the puck, and Raymond Dick in to help him out. Puck's going to go up the corner. Sexsmith pinch is Turner. Turner plays it from his skates to his stick and can't quite get anything to happen with it. It's intercepted by the Eagles. The Eagles are going to work down the bottom of the circle. They're having some troubles. They're going to push it back down. Here comes the forecheck, and that puck's going to come all the way to the middle. Wide open. Oh, Raymond Dick puts it into the corner.
Tried to put it in our living room.
And so hit by Kimmy as the Eagles player plays it up. This one's going to go down from the Eagles side of the red line down past the goal line. And the whistle goes for an icing call. And so they'll bring that puck all the way back down, probably right in front of our camera.
Right here. All right. Let's get a nice up close view.
And so we are to the left of the netminder here. Shane Hebert takes the face-off draw. And Langley player gets a skate in the way and prevents Hebert from controlling cleanly. Puck's going to be tried to center by Fournette, and the puck is intercepted by London. London with the shot, and he's going to hit the glass behind the goalie, and everybody knows every goalie loves that sound of the glass. And so that puck's going to go to the far corner on the cross dump. Puck's going to be wrapped around the boards. Viennes will get to it. Viennes keeps it in. He gets it to Hebert. Hebert's going to cycle the puck down into the corner. Here comes the forecheck of Fournette. He hits the Langley defender, and now it's Fournette below the goal line. Staring past just out of the reach of Hebert. Shot by Viennes, going to go wide, bounces out the backside. Fournette takes a stick up and under the chin. Here comes the Fournette. Fournette's going to shoot. It's going to come to the corner.
Now we got it.
And so MacArthur's out of the net. And as we control play, and now it's going to be coincidentals or just one?
Just one.
Did we not have the puck?
We would have touched the puck, but the referee thought they were going to touch the puck, so.
Or was it because it went off the goalie?
No, it could have. The whistle bloweth anyways.
The whistle bloweth, and we have a stoppage.
And a tracker power play!
They're searching for number 18.
Why? Well, then why would they have not blown it down?
Well, initially it was the Eagles taking the play, and I think maybe Fern was just having a little discussion with the player, asking him to keep his stick down. He got a penalty for being nice there.
Maybe.
Slap shot! And that one's going to bounce out the far side after it bounces off the wall. Kindrat plays it back down low. Langley shoots it right back out. Icing's waved off. And to the puck will go Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz will reverse the puck back to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to have a moment, and he'll make his way up the ice. He plays it to the middle, just out of the reach of Lowen. Sits on the blue line. Langley pushes it back the other way, and now the forecheck. The penalty being called against the Trackers. Head contact. Did you see it, Mr. Vance?
No, I did not. But it was right at center ice. So
Logan Kimmy getting on the score sheet. He's been off of it for a couple of games. Maybe not quite the way he wanted to do it.
No, not exactly.
And so it'll be a Langley power play. 4-minute head contact. Are we back up in Fort McMurray?
Huh. Interesting.
So it'll be the Trackers now. They're going to peel off the man advantage. Puck's in the face-off circle. It's going to bounce. Lang's going to be able to get it to the blue line, but not out. It's played back in. MacArthur's going to give it to Ross. Ross is going to cock and load, and he's going to put that down the length of the ice. Netminder for the Eagles will stop it up, and he'll bring it behind the goal and set it up for his defender. And now the puck's into the corner, and it's now a good read by Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee has that puck down below the goal line and forces the Eagles to regroup. He's going to go harass the puck carrier. He's going to try to take it away. Lee with the short-handed chance. Puck rolls to Lang. He goes all the way back to Ross. Ross will play that out of play, and I guess that one will go all the way back down into the Tracker zone. Best to keep it in play.
Generally.
When you're trying to ice it.
I don't know if we were playing runtime.
Well, if we were playing runtime, that's entirely different. You are correct. So we have 11:06 left in the period, and so this face-off's going to come all the way down into the Tracker zone off the failed clearing attempt. Well, it wasn't failed; it definitely did clear.
It did clear.
But it
cleared everything.
Didn't stay in play.
Stayed in the building just.
So Nick Lowen takes the face-off draw. He's going to tip that puck back. Langley prevents him from doing so. They control at the Tracker's blue line. They walk it into the middle, move it to the top of the circle, and now players being harassed by, I believe, Kindrat, that's Kindrat. And still Langley controls. They come back to the top, and it opens up through the middle. Shot gets through, and so Tracker's going to have to close that down. Down below the goal line now, it's the Langley Eagles controlling. Jens goes in, takes the body. He's going to force Langley to maybe lose possession of the puck. They control as they go around the goal line, and it's Kindrat searching for the puck. It's off the stick of the penalty killer Menard, and they can't quite clear. It's going to roll to the middle. Slap shot by Nick Lowen's going to get that down the length of the ice. And so the penalty killers will change, and the netminder has it. He's going to play it out into the zone, and it should be Turner into the puck. And Turner plays and turns the Eagles back into their own zone. And puck rolls to the front of the net, and it's the netminder who pushes off to dislodge the net, but I think they called it because he was down on the puck anyways. And some people are more likely to be pushing the net off its moorings.
We saw that earlier in the game before ours.
In the game before ours, we were reacquainted with the goaltender from Grand Prairie. He's playing for Fernie this year, and he just happened to push the net off as the Okanagan team was going to score a goal and go ahead 2-0, and it was actually Fernie who ends up winning the game 2-1. So Trackers killing the penalty. They're going to slap that one down the length of the ice. 9:50 left in the period, just about 2 minutes. It's London to the puck. London trying to take it to the net, and the netminder is going to put it back behind the goal. And coming to the puck is London again, almost takes it away for a second time. And now Rule's going to force the Langley Eagle player to the boards. He puts himself offside, and Rule throwing the body around gets a little check in there at the end. And they blow the whistles just to settle things down. I really find that sound of the whistle is very calming, and it just makes me not want to do anything. How about
Especially
you,
when they go, weed, weed, weed. You get louder with each breath.
So 9:33 left in the first period. 0-0 is the score.
Like whale music.
Whale music, Curtis Lee take the face-off draw. Puck's going to bounce towards the ends, controlled by the Eagles. They bring it back to their own blue line. They're going to go D to D to the near side. Looking up ice, they put it into the middle. Player can't handle the puck. Kindrat back to the puck. He tries to push it past the Langley Eagle player, but they control. They go across the D to the near side, back to the middle. Shot comes, and that one just misses wide. MacArthur hadn't picked it up. Puck's going to go in the corner. Lang's going to have an opportunity to slap it out, and he's able to get it past the stick of the Langley player. And so back behind his own net is the defender for the Eagles, and up the ice they move the near side, and it's going to be Menard trying to weld that puck onto the side. He's going to apply some pressure to the Langley puck carrier. Puck's going to go around the boards, and the ends to the puck. If the ends could get 2 hands on the stick, he might have been able to clear it. He's just trying to kill some time. He's going to kick it up, and it's going to go back into the corner. Eagles still control over to the puck now. Viennes is going to try to get to it, and he's taken out. He'll get back into the play, and he's wreaking havoc on the power play for sure. Viennes is doing a good job there, and it's the Trackers able to get it out of the zone. 47 seconds left in the power play, and the Eagles get it back in. Now it's Menard trying to take that puck away. It's back into the corner, and that's Kindrat, I do believe, with the puck. He's going to get it through the 2 sticks of the defenders and puts it down the ice. Netminder looking like he wants to play it. Pressuring the puck's going to be low, and he's going to chase the puck carrier and get him into the corner. And now it's going to be Fernandez able to get that puck in on net, and Lowen will come back and flush them out, not letting them set up. And Langley goes to the far wall. Here comes Freight Train. He's trying to hunt them down, and they go cross ice, and they're offside as they heard the locomotive coming, I think there, Troy.
Ooh, choo-choo.
So 7:57 left in the period, and 0-0 is the score. 14 seconds left in the double minor to Kimmy. And so it'll be Shane Hubert with King Fournette, and it'll be Duncan Ross and Tyler Turner to finish out the penalty kill. Fournette gets to the puck. He's able to play that all the way down. He's got a stick wound up into his insides. Not likely to get a call, I doubt, there, Mr. Viennes.
No, probably not.
Langley moves it up to their blue line. It bounces off the player's stick, goes across ice. Kimmy's back onto the ice, and he goes to the bench, and Raymond Dick comes in to replace him. And Eagles are going to pressure the puck towards the middle, and they shoot it right back into the corner, and now Turner's going to put it behind the goal. Puck's going to bounce over the stick of the Fournette, I believe, and now the Eagles try to get that puck towards the goal. Dick searches for the puck. He comes out with it, or is that Hebert, I think. And now Fournette puts that in. Raymond Dick coming to the puck here, played off the glass, and it's going to bounce over the stick of Brown. And Viennes is able to get it back to the neutral zone. Raymond Dick searches or reaches for the puck. He gets out of the way of the check. Coming up onto the puck was Brown, but he runs into Fournette, and the Eagles turn it back the other way, and the puck's back onto the stick of Fournette. And it's the Eagles who clear that down the ice from center ice to the wrong way, I would say. Back behind their own goal line, flipped out of the zone, is going to bounce past Brown. Brown's going to be faster than the puck. He's going to wrap it around the boards past Viennes. He's going to come to Rule. Rule gets taken on at the boards as the Eagles press. Over to the puck comes Brown. Rule lifts the stick. He's pressed against the boards, and bodies go flying into the white wall. Viennes waits for the puck. Langley player gets his stick in the way, and it's Menard now is able to flip that out of the air. He comes up with possession. He puts it over to Rule. Rule has it at the blue line. Rule with the shot. Hits the glass in behind the netminder, and quick on the puck is Menard. And that puck is off the glove of Viennes and goes out of play. And so that'll be a stop as the whistle goes. 6:08 left in the period. Face-off coming just outside the blue line of the Eagles. Dick Lowen out with Marcus Rule and Devin Menard on forward, and Kindrat and Schwantz on the points. And Rule has the puck back to Schwantz, and Schwantz going to flip that puck in. Forecheck, and Menard's going to come in. He's going to force the puck carrier to get rid of it. Sexsmith pinch, has Schwantz jump in on the puck. The puck's on the half wall as Schwantz and Lowen battle for it. Lowen comes out with the puck. He could have walked to the top of the circle with a shot. He shoots, blocker saved by the netminder. And hunting for the puck is the Tracker captain. He can't find it, and Langley comes out the other way. They play it back up. Schwantz steps up into it. He gets tripped up as he plays the puck. And now it's back into the Tracker zone, and it's wrapped around the boards, and MacArthur gets out to it to try to play it to Kindrat. Kindrat can't handle the puck, and Langley pushes it back into the near corner, and puck is welded there on the boards. Tracker players battle for it. Coming out with it, I believe, is Nick Lowen. He gets that over to Kindrat, and that puck is going to make its way. Actually, that was Devin Menard, and they make their way up the ice. Eagles are going to go back the other way. They're looking up ice, and they find the stick of the Eagle player deflecting it towards the net, and MacArthur will play it behind the net towards Kindrat, but it's right towards the stick of the Langley forechecker. Langley pulls it to the front of the net, and tense times happen, and it is Kindrat taken down as the Eagles player comes to the puck. Kindrat sees a loose puck. He tries to get it out. Langley player steps up on it. He has it deep down into the corner, and he's being harassed by, I believe, Curtis Lee. Puck's played behind the goal. It comes to Kimmy. Kimmy has the puck bouncing. He's down in the corner. He goes cross-ice over to Lang. Lang has it now at his own blue line, and he has to wait for the puck to get it. He takes it in, and he's looking to drop. He takes it down lower, and he still has control of it. He's going to pull it behind the goal, and it's in underneath them, and the puck's going to come back to Lang. It's in his skates. Lang trying to center the puck, and that puck's going to come over to Kimmy. Kimmy takes the body, and that puck's going to be gloved up.
That should have been.
And so then that puck goes below the goal line and back out to the far side, and the Eagles will move it cross ice from there and come back to near side, and the player fakes the shot. Here comes Ross, takes the player hard into the boards, and now the puck rolls up the boards. Langley's going to handle, glove passes the call, and we get a stoppage of play with 3:55, 3:56 left in the period. 0-0 is the score still, folks.
Still is.
We'll have no flood at the first break to the second period after a 1-minute break. Shane Hebert takes the face-off draw out there with Burnett and London. London gets that puck back to Connor Brown. Connor Brown plays it off the boards. It's going to bounce to London. London takes it all over his blue line, and that puck's going to be free. Burnett's going to try to take it to the front of the net, and the netminder is going to cover it up. And they come to try to hit Burnett as Burnett tries to stir the pot, and so
He's just standing there.
What?
I don't think he was saying much. He was just standing there.
Yeah. I'm sure he was complimenting the netminder on the save on the nice slow shot. And Burnett, Hebert wins the draw to Burnett. Oh, Burnett can't get it to his forehand. Here comes Brown. He's going to hustle down, but the Langley Eagles get it past him, and London takes the puck to the middle of the ice, gets it over to Burnett's net, puts the puck on net, and it's the Langley netminder who just gobbles up that loose puck directed his way, and he'll get a stoppage of play. So 3:29 left in the period. 0-0 is the score. Shane Hebert's going to take another offensive zone faceoff. Faceoff bounces to the middle, off the shaft of the stick of Burnett, and London looking to pay some retribution, isn't quite able to get all of that hit. Oh, and there's a check by number 2, James Viens. He posters the player right on the boards.
What did he ever?
And that was just a good, solid check by Jaden Viens. Puck controlled by the Eagles. They go cross ice. Pressuring the puck is London. The Eagles keep it in. They get it down to the top of the circle. And Burnett goes flying. And he's diving, or he's going to maybe get himself 2 minutes for hitting after the whistle. He's going to go right off to the bench. Make them fish him out of there just in case they have thoughts of it. So it looks like a cracker power play.
Maybe. It's not done yet.
2:56. Everybody's making their way down here, Mr. Viens.
I think you had the correct call, Mr. Lang.
So a 2-minute penalty, probably for tripping Mr. Burnett.
No, they haven't. Referee's still over there explaining why the penalty.
And coach is probably wondering why Burnett didn't get one too. Just because he's on the ice doesn't mean he gets a penalty too when somebody else does.
Just because that happens more often than not, maybe, but
possibly
not all the time. Tripping was the call.
And so they have a discussion up at the penalty box, or at the players box, not quite sure what they're telling them. And referee is just smiling, looking like he's having a good time out there. And so, nobody else charged, but we're ready to go.
What do we do?
Nick Mullen has that puck go into the corner. Menard's going to get Kimmy, and that puck's going to be played back down low. Menard handles, and it's the Langley defenders who are pressing the puck. They're going to get it to the points, kept in by Turner. Turner looks towards the net. He gets it over to Kindrat. Kindrat controls back to Turner. Turner will put it back to Kindrat. Kindrat winds up, puts it over to Kimmy. Kimmy shoots into the back of the net. We have ourselves a power play goal. Turner to Kindrat to Kimmy, and onion bag billows as Kimmy deposits the puck to the back of the net, and the Trackers have a 1-0 lead.
That was good patience on that one.
Yeah, they move the puck side to side, and Kimmy has a lane, and he's on his off wing, and he shoots it to the glove side. The So they'll line it up at center ice as Trackers draw first blood. Nick Lone takes the faceoff draw. Langley pushes it forward, and now they'll work on the two defenders. They take it to the net, and MacArthur is able to get the paddle down and get a stoppage of play as Langley looks for a quick response. But Big Mac's hungry.
Big Mac. He's always hungry.
And he gobbles that fucking up. First lead, go take the faceoff draw. Puck's going to go forward. Lang's going to reach for it. Comes to the point, and the pointman's forced to shoot it into the corner as Kimmy's was in the shooting lane. Puck's off the stick of Lang. Can't quite deflect it out. Puck comes towards the net. Stopped by MacArthur. And MacArthur reaches back to save it.
Oh,
I think he dragged that one off the goal line.
He had to.
Call the cops! We just had some grand larceny. MacArthur steals the goal away from the Langley forward as he looks skyward and says, "What do I got to do to get one past this guy?"
Coaches need to teach me how to raise that puck. Work on that in practice.
Low, and Turner will battle for it, and Shane Hebert out there to go help the defender Turner behind the net. It's the Langley Eagles looking top the slot, and it's a diving play by Fournette. He trips him up, no call. And so running around a little bit are the Trackers after they go up a goal. Langley now looks like they're motivated, and it looked like Fournette had a big collision down in the corner. The two of them go back down towards the ice, and they trip each other up. Here comes London on a partial break, but the defender of the Langley Eagles is back first. They're going to work it across ice, and it's onto the stick of Connor Brown. Connor Brown at the top of the circle, fans on the puck, and he's going to go into the corner and have to battle for it now. Over to help him out, it looks like that was Shane Hebert, and the puck gets to the blue line and not quite out, but now it does. And so Eagles take it back in, top of the circle, pulls it around the player, and now that's Ross battling for the puck. It's going to bounce up to, I believe, Menard. Menard's going to get that puck off of Rule. Rule has the puck at the blue line, and he's got it. Possibility to shoot. He gets the puck knocked off his skate. It's going to come to Menard. Menard's going to have it. He has Lowen in the slot. Puck centered, swatted back at by Lowen. Puck's going to go back below the goal line. Eagles move it to the hash marks on the far side. We're into the last minute of play now, and it's Menard with the puck working down low, and it's Lowen who comes up with it. He's going to have to battle to get past the defender. Rule now with the puck gets taken off the puck, and the goaltender had seen enough. He reaches out and gets a whistle with 46.6 seconds left in the period. And so they'll line it up to the left of the netminder. Netminder wisely covers up, gets his players changed as people are starting to run around. So Curtis Lee, Raymond Dick, and Logan Kimmy will be out on the ice. Puck's going to bounce. Lee wins the draw. Raymond Dick with the puck. He's going to play it down to the corner. Comes to Lee. Lee has it. He gets pushed off the boards. It's in his skate still. And that puck's going to go all the way to the far point. Kept in by Kindred. Shot on net. Going to go just wide. And he rolls out to the other side. Raymond Dick with the puck plays it down to Lee. Lee has it in behind him. Lee gets prepared for the check. And he pushes back. And they're right down below us having a little bit of fun. And Kimmy and Lee and Raymond Dick looking for the puck. Kimmy with the puck is going to take it down below circle. Shot. Netminder gets a glove on it. Stoppage of play with 14.9 seconds left. Felt like we were just right in the action there, Troy.
When you think we didn't have smell-o-vision, you smelled those ones. That's how close they were.
So the face-off coming to the left of the netminder. Lowen, Menard, and Rule back out on the ice. Puck's going to come towards the forward. Rule's going to push forward. It's going to come to Menard now. Menard has it below the goal. He's being hounded by the defenders, and it's a glove save by the netminder. So with 5.4 seconds, they'll do it from the right of the netminder this time. And so Schwantz and Kindred on the points. Rule, Menard, and Lowen up on the front group. And that puck's going to come to the point. Fake shot by Kindred over to Rule. Rule can't get away. Shot comes towards the top of the circle. And the buzzer goes, and Menard isn't able to unleash a shot towards the net. So we'll have a stop to play, a minute break. Gives you a chance to go to the bathroom, wash your hands, and get back to the TV set. Personal hygiene is very important, Troy.
That's right. Always. Do so. Sing the ABCs.
And so not a bad period for the Trackers. Third game in 2 days. And they take a lead off the goal scored by the Trackers and
Logan Kimmy
Kimmy
on the power
play. And so they're just going to try to build on that, keep everybody engaged, and get that biscuit down in the offensive zone as much as possible.
Which is at the other end of the rink this time for us. Get your binoculars out.
A good offense is a great defense. Is that how it goes?
Something.
The less you play defense, the better you are at it. And so maybe the officials are having a little snack now, because they were a little bit meleeed, a little bit famished after maybe not being fed here. And so, Trackers in blue with those nice blue jerseys for the first time of the weekend. Nice red poppies on them to commemorate Remembrance Day. And looks like people are starting to go where they need to go. So we'll be on our way here just shortly, folks. Probably ring the buzzer to let us know when it's time to go, Troy.
Yep, I would say that nice loud long buzzer.
Forgot my earmuffs.
Yes.
Safety first.
Cover your ears.
Cover your ears. And so, looks like to start the period for the Trackers, it's going to be Curtis Lee, Noah Lang, and Logan Kimmy. And on defense, it's going to be Duncan Ross and Connor Kindrat. Actually, it's not going to be Duncan Ross, it's going to be Kyle Schwantz. And Connor Kindrat.
That is exactly how we finished the first period also briefly ago.
Play Curtis Lee, take the face-off draw. Puck's thrown in, and puck goes forward into the Eagles zone. Puck goalie's going to put it behind his goal. Defender's going to get to it, pinching in on the Sexsmith pinches. Schwantz, he can't keep it in. Puck's going to roll past Lee as the Langley winger steps up on it, and it's off the shoulder of MacArthur, and he gets his glove out to get the deflection just away from his net after it goes off his own player. Langley now shot towards the net off the knob of the stick, and the puck's played back to the point. Pointman's going to play it around the boards, and it's going to bounce to the Langley player. He's looking to center the puck. He takes it out of the corner to the hash mark, and it's just out of the range or reach of Kindrat, and Lee presses from the back end, and Kindrat tries to get over the blue line. Puck's going to come back into the corner. Lang will be first one to the puck, and he presses it against the boards. He's going to try to drag it up, and he's going to hook. He gets it and works it. Lee and Lang trying to get it out of the zone, and it's off the skate of Lang over to Lee. Lee has Kimmy going over. He puts it off the wall. Kimmy's going to play it around the player, and that's what they call interference. Kimmy to the puck centering. Oh, Lang just can't get a handle on it as he tries to deflect it towards the net. And now the Trackers are down in the far zone. It goes to the far corner. Langley looking up the ice. They're going to try to flip it past the ends. They can't even get it past Rule, I guess. Puck is Menard and Rule. Rule's going to play that back down low, and to the puck comes Nick Lowen. And the puck's going to roll out to Connor Brown. Connor Brown plays it from the skates to a stick, shot towards the net, deflects wide into the corner. And it's the Langley Eagles now going to pull that puck up the far side, intercepted by Lowen. And it's still down there by the hash marks. Rule trying to push it down lower. Lowen coming over to help out. Lowen trying to center that puck to Menard. Menard tries to kick it to his skates. Puck comes towards the net. Rule can't get a stick on it. Langley's going to play it out of the zone, and there's going to be a penalty call here against the Eagles, I do believe.
There will.
That'll be another Tracker.
They're giving him an unsportsmanlike Tracker power play. Ooh, that's a nice air horn.
So 18-12 left in the period, and it'll be a 2-minute minor penalty.
It was for unsportsmanlike, they call it.
Unsportsmanlike against the Langley player. Puck's going to roll to Kindrat. Kindrat will slow it down and skate to the puck. Moves it to the middle, winds to fake the shot, looking for a lane, plays it back down to Lowen. Lowen back to Kindrat. Kindrat has time, he shoots, rebound, and that one just goes wide. Quickly to the puck is Menard now, and Kinney takes it away from Menard. Kinney now with the puck, skates it up to the blue line. He's got Menard down below the goal line, looks back up, return feed, and Kinney's going to be harassed. He gets underneath the cross check of the Langley player. Menard comes and takes the puck away. Back to Kinney. Kinney at the top of the circle. Kinney shoots just wide, hits the net, or hits the wall in behind, bounces out the far side, and Kimmy goes back and collects his own rebound. And Kimmy's going to play it over to Kindred. Kindred has it at the top of the circle, back to Kimmy. It goes all the way over to Turner. Turner now plays it back to Kimmy, and they just keep it onside. Back to Kindred. Kindred's going to skate down. Langley player falls back to Kimmy. Kimmy shoots, and that one's going to go in behind the goal. Did that hit the glass in behind the goal?
Yes, it did.
Okay, and that puck's going to be mishandled by the trackers and come out of the zone. It'll be Kindred to the puck. He throws on the brakes and goes past the Langley player. He turns the direction over, and it's now Kindred who controls down low. Kindred's going to work the puck back to Lowen. Lowen skates to the puck. He's waiting for the penalty. Power play guys to change off. Back to Kindred. Kindred shoots to the middle of the ice to Lowen. And it'll be Lang now wrap around, and the puck bounces in front, and the net is off. And as the puck goes to the back of the net, the whistle had already went.
It had.
Because the net had come off from the Zamboni pegs.
As we suspected. And forewarned earlier.
We foreshadowed.
Foreshadowed. That's the correct term.
So 16:45, 33 seconds left in the power play. Offensive zone face-off. And to the puck, the trackers will go, and that'll be London with controlling the puck. He's going to move it up to Kindred. Kindred's going to walk it across the blue line. He waits, he winds, he fakes. And he's going to move that puck over to Turner, or Ross. Ross plays backside. It's just through the stick of Lee. Lee plays it down low, and that's Lang behind the net looking centering pass. Shot! Oh, goes off something out front. And so now London has it back to Lang. Lang has it down in the corner. Penalty about to expire. 5 seconds left. Back to Kindred. Kindred down to Lee. Lee waits for the traffic to form, and Lee controls at the top of the circle, plays it down to Lang. Lang looks to the front of the net. He tries to get that out front. Netminder doesn't let him. He has the paddle down. Puck's down in the corner. London has it. Roll off his stick, and now Langley comes back out the other way. London's going to go towards the puck. He forces the Langley player to just dump it in, and it'll be Ross to the puck. Ross is going to get it over to Kindred. It's going to go off the skate of Lang, and it goes to Kindred. Kindred with speed now, working his way up the ice, and Kindred works down the wall low. And he still controls the puck. He gets taken out, and now London comes over to help. London gets it to Lee. Lee lets it go for Viens. Viens plays it back to Lee. Back to Viens. Viens gets that down in the corner. Here comes Kindred searching for the puck, and it's Lee now with it. He twists and turns, centering puck. It's up high, and the Langley player throws it down away from the net. He's going to move it up, and Langley comes the other way over the blue line. Good poke check by Fournette, playing good defense. And Fournette now can't get it. Oh, it's off the shin pads of the end. Centering puck's put back in the corner. Fournette has a little bit of time. He plays it up to Dick. Raymond Dick with the puck now is going to move it up the ice. He's going to skate across the blue line. Lee will go for a change. Raymond Dick trying to get around the outside. Puts it back to Viens. Viens battles. Langley's going to put it below their own goal line and try to regroup. They come out the other side, but they decide there's too much traffic. Come back over to the far side. Kept in by Viens. Viens lifts the stick. It's over to the reach of Fournette. Now 2-on-1. Oh, and the centering pass is just out of the reach of the Langley forward. And Fournette's going to push that pack over to Viens. Viens works it up through the middle of the ice, and it's now controlled in the neutral zone by the Langley Eagles. They're going to shoot this one off the wall. MacArthur's ready for it. He sets it up for Brown. Brown's going to put it around the boards on the far side, but it's kept in at the point. They shoot it in and almost nail the official in the back. Brown goes to the puck, and Viens tries to get back to the middle of the ice. And over to the puck now comes Hebert. Brown battles down low. Hebert will help him out, and Hebert can't get it onto a stick. Puck's almost centered. Oh, and it's just out of the reach of the Langley player, and it's intercepted by Rule, and Rule and Dick come back the other way. Centering pass over to Rule by Dick. And now it's Hebert down in the corner searching for the loose puck. And now the Eagles will come out from the far corner. Eagles move it up. The board's intercepted by Marcus Rule. He puts that back down into the near corner. It'll be Lowen off the bench first to the puck. He controls it up the wall, gets it to Kindred. Kindred fakes the shot, moves down to the top of the circle, moves it back to the boards for Lowen. Lowen fakes slapper into the corner, and it's going to be kept in at the blue line by Kindred. Shot on net. Oh, that one doesn't miss by much.
Oh, it had eyes.
And that one just misses. And I don't think the netminder really saw that one. Back to the point. Here's Kindred with the puck. He moves it cross slice over to Schwantz, back to Kindred. Kindred plays that puck down low to Menard, back to Lowen. It's intercepted. And jumping in on the play is Kindred. He's trying to keep that puck alive in the offensive zone. It's Menard at the blue line, stops quickly, goes back down the wall, works it towards the net. It's off a stick and goes wide. And the puck's going to be centered, but it's intercepted by Kindred. Shot towards the net, off the glove of the netminder. He reaches down and covers up for a stop to play. So 12:55 left in the second period, and 1-0 is the score. Feels like I haven't stopped talking in about the last 8 minutes there, Troy.
Not very many whistles.
So a good pace to the second period. Couple opportunities on the power play, but the Eagles keep it out of the back of their net. And so it'll be Curtis Lee to take the face-off draw in the offensive zone for the Trackers. And puck's going to go over towards Lang's side. Puck's going to bounce to Lee. Lee plays it back down in the corner for Lang. Lang now with the puck. He's going to stop up, and he's going to try to center it. And he's going to cycle that puck down low. Into the puck is Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee takes it to the middle. Shot on net. Saved by the netminder. And again, he pounces like a cat and gets a stoppage of play. And so they'll line it up to the left of the netminder once more. Curtis Lee will take the face-off draw. And face-off's one straight back. Kimmy to the puck, lets it go. And Ross waits to see what happens with the puck. And so now it's the Eagles coming back the other way. They got to step on Turner. Puck goes across the crease and no call. And now it's going to be transitioned back the other way.
Oh, nice
just
try.
in behind Lang. He can't get to it. Turner comes to the puck. And he's going to move that up the wall a little bit. Lang's back supporting him. He tries to get it over to Lee. It's into the skates of Kimmy. Kimmy has it, plays it back over to Lang's side, intercepted by the Eagles. And the Eagles roll it to the Trackers' blue line. Ross with the puck sauces it up to Lee. And now Lang will have it 2-on-1 with Kimmy. Shoots!
Oh,
Lang looks the pass off. Netminder, I think, was thinking pass.
Yep.
And he buries it short side for a 2-0 Tracker lead.
Ooh, like it.
The only reason we knew it went in is the onion bag billows, and the team starts to cheer. And so, odd man opportunities, Trackers able to extend their lead to 2. So Shane Hebert take the face-off draw. He'll be out now with Burnett and London. And it'll be Brown and Viens on the point. Langley back at their own blue line. They get it to the neutral zone, play it in on MacArthur. MacArthur's going to set that up for Viens. Viens going to overskate the puck by accident on purpose.
Accidentally on purpose.
And that puck's played up high. Brown reaches up, plays it down. Langley's going to keep it in. They play it towards the netminder. MacArthur deflects it into the corner. Centering puck's going to come all the way to the near side. And now Fournette has it. They're going to turn around. It's off the stick of Brown. He might have wanted to leave that for London, but he didn't. Coming back the other way is Langley on a partial break. Begins quickly back. Save with the right pillow of MacArthur. And now the puck comes to the point. It bounces the stick. And here goes Shane Hebert. He's going to go apply a little bit of pressure. He's interfered with just enough that he loses his balance just a touch. MacArthur wants to play it this side to Fournette. Fournette's going to get it, and he gets it up to Hebert. Hebert gets it to the blue line. He puts it over to London. London works 1-on-2. Shot on net off the blocker of the netminder and into the corner. Racing to the puck is London and Hebert. And now Langley slows it down, and they're going to move it up the far side. They get it all the way to the Trackers' blue line onto the stick of Kindrat. Puck's played over to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick's going to cover it over the blue line. He works down low into the corner. He stops up and delays. He gets away from the check. And Fournette will come over to help him out as Dick goes down and comes back up. And it's into the corner now. And Kindrat takes it at the blue line. And he puts it towards the net, deflects. And the netminder is able to get it off the back wall and get a stoppage of play. 10:29 left in your second period. Trackers up 2, Troy.
Yes, indeed they are. Up by a pair.
By a pair.
So hard work.
Hard work pays. That's right. So it's going to be Raymond Dick with Lee and Kimmy on the forward. Puck's going to come around the boards to Schwantz at the point. He plays it back down low. It deflects over to Langley forward, and they're going to move that puck up. Schwantz is going to try to get the corner on the defender, and
he didn't.
He didn't. MacArthur gets the paddle down and gets a stoppage in play. And so they'll line it up to the right of the netminder, MacArthur. Curtis Lee takes the face-off draw. Face-off one towards the corner. Schwantz is going to put it back over to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to flip that puck up. And it'll be Raymond Dick who can't quite clear at the point as the puck is rolling. Coming down from the point. Centering puck. from the defender, and he'll go back to his blue line, and now the puck's bound below the goal line of the Trackers, and Kindrat plays it up, and he doesn't play it off, he takes it up, and he goes over to Kimmy. Kimmy with the puck along the boards. He works it past the defender. He's in the corner now, and he circles back out, loses the handle. Coming down is Kindrat. He's able to keep that puck in play, and now it's Kimmy battles for the puck, but it rolls off his stick to the Langley players, and they're going to flip that up high, and it's going to come all the way down. It's going to bounce away from the glove of Connor Kindrat, and now that one's going to be put down the length of the ice by number 17. Duncan Ross just misses the stick just a little bit of his forward, and so they'll change it up and bring that puck all the way back.
Kept it on the playing surface this time.
Kept it on the playing surface, absolutely. So 2-0 is the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Nick Lone to take the face-off draw. Out there with Rule and Menard, Turner and Ross on the point, and face-off won cleanly by the Eagles, and it goes all the way through the defenders. Now kept in at the blue line of the Eagles by Lowen, and the puck rolls to Menard. Menard walks it over and flips it over to Turner. Turner gets a shot on goal, and it's turned away into the corner. It goes back to the far corner. Here comes Lowen. Oh, he hammers the boards and just misses the player. Ross is going to play that puck up, and he gets checked and gets back to his feet. Langley gets it to their blue line, but not out. Intercepted by Menard. Menard, the shot saved by the netminder, sits at the top of the crease, and it's just out of the reach of Rule, and the Eagles flip that down the ice, and there might be just enough of a curve and turn on it that this will not be icing. And so Ross plays it up the middle. It's onto the stick of Rule. Rule and Lang go into the zone. 2-on-2, shot on net. Into the glove of the netminder. And if you can look it all the way into his glove, folks, you might as well pick it up and just put it there. That's what Coach Andrew says. So 8:30 left in the second period. 2-0 is the score. And they'll line it up to the right of the netminder. Curtis Lee takes the face-off draw. And that puck's going to roll out, and I believe it's Kenny who gets that puck back to Brown. Brown with the shot onto the netminder, loose puck. Langley gets it to the blue line, kept in by Brown again. Another shot towards the goal, intercepted by Langley. It's kept in at the blue line again, as a couple of Willows can't clear it or put it back in, and so back down in the corner is Lang. He's going to get taken down by the head, and so now that puck's below the goal, and that's Kenny seeking a puck. Lang's going to go harass the defender back below the goal line. Kimmy gets it all the way back to Viens. Viens going to play it back down into the corner, and that's back onto the stick of Kimmy. Kimmy avoids the check, and Viens is going to whack that away from the Langley forward, and Brown puts it off the equipment of Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee's going to put that off the boards. Heads up, Kimmy, and he does. He gets out of the way of the check, and 2-on-1, 3-on-1 to Fournette. Oh! Split save by the netminder as he robs Fournette of a sure goal. And so both legs extended like a ballerina touching two walls in the same room.
Yeah.
And now it's Langley back the other way. Shot's just going to roll just past the post on the far side on MacArthur. And now Viens is trying to shoot that puck up to Fournette. Fournette gets it past Shane Hebert. And now Langley controls in the neutral zone. And it'll be Brown over to Viens. Viens going to play it off the ball, pass Fournette into the neutral zone. Langley will regroup, push the puck back in, and icing will be waved off. And now it's Brown who's going to play it up the ball, and it's past London, and it's blocked by Hebert. Hebert and London, 2-on-1. Hebert with the puck. He looks, he shoots, and he missed the net, I think, did he not?
He did so.
Okay, and the puck's going to roll to the neutral zone, and Brown tries to toss that puck in softly, and it's collected by Hebert. Puck goes under the stick of Chase London, and now Langley comes back the other way. Schwantz is getting bowled over, and it will be Connor Brown that comes out to help out, and it's play in the neutral zone as Langley and the NEBC and Yukon Trackers battle it out. And this one comes from Langley's side of the red line and crosses the goal line in the Tracker zone, and we have ourselves
an icing. Another one.
So
They're trying this flip stretch play.
The flip stretch play really flip stretch.
A Hail Mary. It did.
So 6:24 left. 6:24 left in the period. 2-0 is the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Curtis Lee to take the face-off draw. He'll be between Kimmy and Raymond Dick. Puck's going to come to the point, and Kindrat pinches down and keeps it in. It's onto the stick of Kinney. Kinney winds, he shoots, left side. And the netminder had that one all the way.
And there was nobody even close to being in front on that one. I mean, I could see a clear line to the net. Oh.
So drive the net, shots on goal.
Yep.
More sogs, more goals. And so Kindred now puts it there, deflects out to the middle of the ice. And Langley's going to clear. They're going to try to stretch this one out. And Trackers are good to get in those passing lanes, and the Langley forward couldn't thread the needle. And so Schwanze with the puck now back below the top of the circle. He's going to play it back up off the glass and get it to the neutral zone. It's played over to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick kicks it from his skate to his stick. And
offside.
now that puck's going to be sitting in the neutral zone. Schwanze gets the red line. He's going to dump that in, and now the forecheck of the Trackers will pursue the puck. The puck's going to come out in the near corner. To the puck goes Curtis Lee, and over to help him out is Raymond Dick. Puck's going to bounce free to Logan Kinney, who gets his shoulder in, gets the body position back to Kindred. Kindred with the shot, hits the logo in the middle. I thought it was illegal to shoot eagles. I think Kindred got that one.
You got that one.
So 5:30 left in the period, 2-0 to score. Offensive zone face-off for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. That'll be Nick Lowen take the face-off draw. He'll be out with Marcus Rule and Devin Menard. That's going to be Ross and Turner on the point. And puck goes towards the middle of the ice. It gets caught up in some skates. Ross is able to keep it in at the blue line. He plays it off the wall. It's going to roll around the boards. And here comes Lowen, battle for the puck. And down in the corner, Langley's going to gather it and take it back the other way. They're going to play it off the board, off the glass. It's going to bounce past Ross, who gets his toe just on the puck and kicks it to his skate. And now it's Langley back at their own blue line going D to D. They're going to try to come up the middle. They're going to deflect that, so icing will be waved off. First to the puck is Ross, who plays it up the boards towards Rule, but Langley forces the Trackers back down. Centering pass is intercepted by Lowen, and now Turner has it. He tries to stretch that puck out, and the Langley defender is able to jump up and break that up. And so the Trackers have to tag up to get onside, and Langley's going to put that high and off the glass. And I don't know if the referee fell or was trying to get away from the puck. And so that puck is taken off of Rule. Rule falls down. Ice must be getting heavy. They're starting to trip out there. So 4:29, and this time it's an icing the other way.
Bouncing.
As the NEBC and Yukon Trackers put it down from their own side of the red line. And so they'll bring it all the way down. Looks like it's going to be a face-off here to the right of Tyler MacArthur. And to take the face-off draw, that's going to be Curtis Lee, who's out with Logan Kinney. And it'll be Viennes and Brown on the point. And that puck's taken by Kimmie off the face-off draw by Lee. Kimmie and Lang going to work their way up the ice. And Lang will go to the puck. He's going to have it down low in the corner. He takes it to the net, and that puck rolls off his stick as it's deflected, and it goes to the corner where Lee collects it. Lee's going to play that back down to Lang. Lang in the corner is going to try to center it back to Lee. It's off of Lee's skates. He's on the boards now, and Lee has the puck. He tries to get away from the check, and he's going to reverse the puck behind the goal, and Lang tries to give it over to Kimmie. Kimmie just got out of the way, and it's intercepted, and Langley takes it to the blue line. Viennes had already left the zone, so Trackers will have to regroup. Lang over to Kimmie now. Kimmie coming back to the middle of the ice. On his forehand, puck's going to roll to Viennes. Viennes going to put it towards the goal. It's going to bounce behind the net. Lang has it. He chips it just to Lee. Lee's going to take it to the front. Kimmie has it swatted away from him. He'll go collect it off the wall. He goes all the way over to the backside, and it's Lee now with the puck. He gets taken off the puck, and so 3:30 still left in the period. Puck goes high, and somebody took somebody out. Did you see that one?
Kimmie. Maybe.
So Kimmie all over that score sheet this afternoon.
Oh yes, both sides of it. He didn't even hesitate skating towards the penalty box that time.
And so, did you see the indication interference?
I did not, sorry. I was looking at the time.
I see that it is 2 minutes penalty, so it wasn't a Fort McMurray head contact penalty. No. So they'll face it up to the right of MacArthur. Nick Lowen will take the face-off draw. A little bit of confusion in the face-off circle by the Langley Eagles. Puck's down low, and it will be Schwanze who can't quite get enough on it. And Langley now battles for it below the goal line. Keeping the puck towards the boards is what the Trackers are trying to do. and they work it to the top of the circles, the Eagles. And Eagles now have it at the point. They're going to come cross ice from the top of the circle, looking to the middle, and it's a good stick by Kindrat. Shot's going to hit the glass in behind the netminder. The sound every goalie loves to hear. And it looked like there was some daylight on the glove side, but the Langley shooter didn't have it sighted in. Langley controls at the top of the circle. If they work it towards the net, they're going to cycle the puck, and they have it at the hash marks. And Tracker's trying to close in, back to the point. He goes cross ice, Schwantz out to the puck. Blocker saved by the netminder. No rebound as the player had whiffed on it with the willow. And both are going in front of the net, Kindrat and 82, for the battle that was ensuing in front of Kindrat. So those will be coincidental penalties. And so with 2:37 left in the period, it'll be another stoppage play in the Tracker zone as they get the paperwork sorted out at the penalty desk clerk there. So they're going to line it up to the right of MacArthur again. Burnett and London will be on the forward portion of the penalty kill, and Turner and Ross will be on the defensive portion. And so now Burnett sights in the puck. They go D to D to the near side. They go back out to the top. They try to work it down, intercepted by London. Oh, London has his pocket picked as it looked like he was going to clear. And that puck comes back down to the top of the circles. And Langley controls. They move it to the middle of the ice. They go over to the far side, and they come back to the middle. And London looking to gather that puck out to the puck comes Turner, intercepted by Turner. Good stick by Turner. Langley drives the bottom, backside. Oh, great save by MacArthur. Still not in. And so a little bit of help from his friends as MacArthur makes the first save. That one now goes off the skates of London, and that one walks the goal line and doesn't cross. Jeez. And so MacArthur did a good job at keeping that out of his zone, and that's an offside, and now we'll just hook up the AD and restart that heart there, Troy. Woo!
Ole mole.
So great nice. Desperation save by MacArthur to keep that centering pass from the backside of the net, and then one of his defensemen was able to help him out and guide that puck along the goal line and out.
But
I bet you had a good angle on that one,
I certainly did. So did everybody at home.
And so that puck goes deep down into the Langley zone. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Kimmy. And so Langley regroups behind their goal. Lowen's going to flush the defender out. They come out the far side and over to the puck. Went Menard. It's now Langley taking it into the zone, working on Brown. And back below the goal line, Langley's going to get it back all the way to the point. Fake shot back to the top of the circle. They're working it to the middle of the ice, intercepted by Bienz. And Bienz stick handles the stick and the puck and gets one out and leaves the other one there. Yeah. That was the right one he got out.
Had a 50-50 chance and got it right.
And that puck's going to come to the blue line, and Bienz will have an opportunity just to settle things down. Kimmy's back on the ice as his penalty has expired. Or actually, he's back on the bench, but the penalty has expired. And the whistle goes offside.
Yes, it was offside.
So they'll line it up at the Tracker's blue line. Quit bugging the goaltender.
Sorry.
And that puck's going to bounce to Ross. Ross going to bounce that in. Forecheck to Lang coming now. He's going to flush the player up from the back of the net. Puck's behind the goal. And here comes Lee. Puck's going to come out. And Langley's going to turn over right at the blue line. Lang's going to cross ice dump it. And there goes Raymond Dick towards the puck. We're into the last minute of play. Puck's kept in by Turner off his skates. And Lang helps it out. Lang's going to shoot. Oh, he puts it off the stick of the netminder onto the glass maybe. And the puck's going to come around the boards. Will Turner get there? Yes, he will. He plays it back down into the corner. That's to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee has the puck deep down in the corner. He's going to have to battle for it now as the Langley forwards trying to get possession of the puck. He plays it down to Lang. Lang's going to try to center that puck. And it's onto the stick of nobody, and Langley's going to bounce out the other way. So 20 seconds left. Langley works in on Ross, and Ross forces the player off to the wide side. Ross pushes the player, takes the stick right into the helmet. And good thing we had is basically Ross's helmet's coming off his head, and Ross didn't really like that. 2017 and 12. So 20 being Curtis Lee, 17 being Ross, and 12 being the other player. Is that how that works? I would think that there should have been 2 white jerseys in there.
It should have been. I thought.
So there's 12, there's 17. Where's Curtis Lee gonna go there, Mr. Viens?
I do not know, Sam I am.
He's sneaking off to the bench. I didn't see another 20 on there.
I did not either.
And they have the face-off down here, so that would make me think that the Tractors will get the extra 2.
Right.
Langley was in the
Another one.
corner and trying to rough
Whoa.
Ross up, almost
That
take
other
his
one,
helmet right
that
off.
third one came in, and I was trying to look through the camera, and it was really close to us. 3.2 seconds left.
Yeah, so they'll sort it out. And Ross is being asked to go to the dressing room.
For what?
Interesting.
He was the first one that took that
He
stick to the head.
He took that type of abuse in the corner
Yeah.
and reacted to it. He might have punched him once or twice.
That is head contact, but don't know that it's.
Was it an open hand or a close hand, Troy?
I don't know.
I just really doesn't think they knows what he's doing.
I don't know either. I don't know if they know. But they don't know.
17 for 5. They're given 5 minutes for fighting. Really?
Okay.
I can't believe that. That is just not even. He gets his helmet taken off his head almost, and he reacts to that. And the official couldn't blow the whistle down any earlier. Interesting times here at the South Dental
Dental?
Delta
Delta.
Recreational
Center.
And so the Trackers are down 5-minute major to Duncan Ross.
Right.
It did not seem like a major penalty. Too many men on the ice. So will they put 1 second back on?
I do not know. Or just start it 1 second later.
So Nick Lawrence should just take a break. So you're gonna have to count to 1 to see if they start the clock on time.
Okay.
Mr. Diaz.
I will
That's
try.
what the instructions were from the official. And 1 and 2.
Oh, yes, they did.
And there it goes, and the puck's out of the zone. And so that's the end of the period. Trackers lead by 2. Power play goal by Kimmy in the first, and even strength goal by Noah Lang put the Trackers up 2-0. But they lose another player, and that might just be that game because it wasn't in the last 10 minutes. We'll have to go read the scores, the rules, folks. If you've got them at home, pull them up on your computer, and you'll be able to figure it out before I. And so the visiting team takes the 2-0 lead into the third period, where they'll have clean ice. But they'll have to kill off the major penalty to Ross with 4:57 left in it. And so good first 2 periods for the Trackers. Some penalties a little bit questionable. And so we'll be back here live at the South Delta Recreational Center here in about 15 minutes. And so you can maybe look at your menu and see what you want to have for supper. And make sure you got all your groceries, and if you don't, you can make a list and go get them later. So we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes, folks. Thanks for joining us.